War. War never changes. Whether it's super mutants, synths, or me, or as hell, no one wins. Sometimes, just sometimes. Uh-oh. Well, these guys have seen me and haven't shot me, so I guess they're friendly. Hello?
Hey.
Alright, I'm not... Oh! Okay, it turned out my happiness of not being shot was misplaced and misfounded. Oh, God, and I just invented the word misfounded. Go, 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 go! And whatever the hell this thing is shooting the hell out of things. Right. The gunner conscript shooting the heck out of the vertibird. I should be able to make this jump. Couldn't make it the other way. A Coast Guard hat? Scavenger. Ooh, and a trilby. Guess he won't be needing it. Whoa. I'm assuming this thing isn't trying to get me, because it must have seen me. It's flown up and around me so many times. What the hell is it shooting at then? Synths. Damn you, the weapons. Whoa! Ah! The weapons of the, Institute. Right out here in the Commonwealth. Luckily, they're not actually too hardy. Few things are once you get to examine them properly. Something is trying to shoot me. A gamma gun. Oh, this must be what I picked up from those guys. Those crazy guys over by the, Oh, there's the end of the vertibird. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! Whew! I really need to look down before running into a place. I just broke all the lights. Well, if there was anything valuable in here, the chances are I just blew it up. Why would there be synths here? It's wet. It's manky. It's an old dockyard. Damn.
That's it.
I'm still wearing my... The heck is going on? Still wearing my radiation gear. Huh. A light dog armor. Poisonous Raider's right arm. Sea Captain's hat. I've seriously picked up some rubbish while running around here. But the Trilby hat, that does look cool. Two arms, two legs, still alive. Ran away. See, look, told you, boat. Looks like there's a safe in the boat. So there's a safe up here. It's beyond my lockpicking skills. This might not be if I could get to it. Whoops. Aha. Oh, grenades. Beautiful. Sniper rifle. Doesn't do enough. Looks like the combination of the vertibird and the synths, though, has ended up with a thoroughly empty little dock here. This thing looks deserted. Which... Oh, not again! Oh, not again! What is it with me and grenades and mines? God, I don't think I've ever seen a single one. I've just heard the little bleep of... Oh, hang on, there's one. Ah. Yeah, screw you, mine. There's another one. Yeah, all your mines belong to us. Any more? Just takes a little bit of bravery. Quick finger or two. That could be misconstrued. Never mind, forget I said that. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? You alright? You been in here hiding from the synths all this time?
Kid, I don't know who you are, but you better clear out before I go haywire and blast.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. Just clearing out these synths.
I don't want any trouble. I'm just passing through.
Bullshit. No one comes out here. You can't lie to a synth, kid. We can hear it in your voice.
Oh, you're a synth too, are you?
What's a synth?
Are you not from around here? Or are you just dumber than a box of hair? Those people. I'm not gonna say their name in case it's a trigger. But they replace people with machines. But instead of gears and motor, it's synthetic blood and guts. They could be anyone. For all I know, you're one of them. Any second now. They might send some signal. Or I'll see the color orange. Or whatever it is they do, and boom! One more dead fool. Now, are you gonna get out of here? Or wait for them to make me kill you?
Look, just lower the gun and we'll talk. I'm not a threat to you.
We're just talking, so why don't you just ease off the trigger there?
Kid, you must have been kicked in the head by a Brahmin if you think that's happening. Got your looky-loo at the synth? Ready to get out of here before they make me hurt you?
Look, what happened here?
There's gotta be more to this. What happened to make you think you're a synth?
Boy, you are just dumber than a mole rat.
You're clearly not a
Get
synth.
that I'm dangerous? Fine. Just do whatever you came here to do and get the hell out of here. And stay out of my stuff.
That's messed up. If there aren't enough synths around the place, there's enough people that think they're synths.
Just do whatever you came here to do and get the hell out of here. And
Weapons.
Stay out of my stuff.
Phyllis is terminal. She doesn't seem to be looking, though. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Sounds like she's coming upstairs. At least I thought there was. There was a load of clonking. Ugh. Carrying too much again. Looks like we might have to lose the dog armor. Or at the very least, the laundered pink dress. Yeah, I'm not sure it's me. I mean, it covers the armor pretty well. But I'm just not sure it's going to work for the super mutants. I should put my pants back on. I left the others 3 days ago. Had to get away. It wasn't safe for them. Wes tried to wake me up from one of the nightmares, the one where the metal rat roaches climb under my nails and scurry up through my skin into my brain. Before I knew what was going on, I had a gun to its throat. They tackled me before I could do it and said it wasn't my fault. The looks they had when he said he was wearing my face told me it was time to leave. Nothing left for me there, and I don't want to hurt anyone else. Can't sleep. More nightmares. I'm in the watchtower looking out over the field in the night. It's raining and I see a lantern in the field. Must be raiders out in the corn. I sight down the scope and see one of those machine men. It has him by the wrist, dragging him off. I take the shot. It's clean and the machine man falls to the ground. Running through the field to him, I can smell the corn and the rain, but when I get there, it's him on the ground bleeding and the machine is gone. I look back up to the tower and see myself standing there looking down the scope. I dive into the corn as the shot rings out and start to smell blood and oil. I tried again to end it. I was out on the wharf trying to look through the fueling station when I glanced at the water. He was there in the reflection, my grandson Samuel, and my arm was around him. Then there was a noise and my reflection's eyes grow red, and when it opens its mouth there is static. And the static turns into a scream and it puts the gun to Samuel's head and pulled the trigger. I can still feel some water in my lungs, but that programming won't let me end it. My body climbed to the shore on its own. What the hell? She killed her own grandson? I don't understand. Is she a synth or is she not a synth? She's certainly crazy. Either way. Oh. Hey, Phyllis.
I thought I told you to stay the hell out of my stuff.
You did. But what happened?
Why don't you tell me what happened?
My grandson Samuel and I were on our own since my daughter died. I managed to get us in on a farm. Hard on these old bones, but it kept us fed. I was on watch one night. I'm sitting there with a gun across my knees, looking out over the hill, and I think I fell asleep. It's just blank. The next thing I remember is the sound of a gunshot shaking me out of it. And Samuel is at my feet, and there's blood everywhere.
Sorry to hear that. Tell me more.
I know this must be hard for you. Please, tell me the rest.
There's nothing else to tell. Everyone came running out, but it was just me and Samuel. No raiders, no gunners, just blood. One moment he was there, and then the next, just gone. Those little fingers that used to hold my hand, and it's all my fault. You can't imagine what that's like.
I can. My son's gone too.
I saw my wife killed, my son taken, and was powerless to stop it. I understand how you feel.
I didn't... I hope you find him. Family is the only thing worth a damn in this world. But I guess he wasn't really my grandson. They must have just given me those memories. Because who could have done that to their own flesh and blood? Now you know why I'm here, and why you need to leave before they make me kill again. I'm a synth, and I can't be trusted.
Yeah, maybe you are.
Maybe you are a synth. That doesn't mean you can't change.
Don't you get it, kid? I'm too dangerous. I'll just end up hurting someone else.
You know, you could try and help others rather than holding yourself up here. You clearly know how to handle a gun, unfortunately. Trying to find positive in the negative. It's not good, but if you give yourself a goal, even if that goal is revenge, finding someone, helping someone, it can help you too.
I've always found that the best way to heal is to help others do the same.
Maybe you're right. Look, I'm sorry I drew my weapon on you, kid. I think you're right. I gotta find a way to make peace with what happened, and I can't keep running from it.
Ooh. But, damn, I can't take her stuff. She needs it. She's more messed up than perhaps even I am. Alright, Phyllis. Take care of yourself. She didn't mean what happened to happen. None of us have. None of us do. And she's right. Maybe the only thing worth a damn out of here is family. Each other. Protecting each other. Looking out for each other. Maybe even loving each other. Well, we gotta head back to Diamond City. Got some baseball stuff to drop off before we get to the CIT. We take ourselves on an assassination mission extraordinaire, you know? Take down one of the toughest forms of synth that apparently there is, according to Virgil. Wow, look at that house. It's practically falling over. You see Diamond City. Stadium looming above the city. Is it me or are these things getting stronger? Let's try something just a little bit more vicious. Damn it. Oh, there's quite a lot of them here. I didn't realize just how many they were. Ah. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, God. Ow. Get us this damn armor. Get at it. What the? Ow. Get behind the car! Ow! Uh-oh. Who's firing the laser? Power armor. Did he see me, or did he think I blew up with the explosion? Is it possible they were trying to help me by shooting the dogs? We don't want to know. Although surely that thing must have sensors. He must have known I'm here. Maybe that's more part of that Brotherhood of Steel thing. I think we're safe here. Let's go and say hello. Hey there.
Back off, civilian.
Hey, I'm not...
Can't talk while I'm on duty.
It is. It says scribe.
If you aren't Brotherhood, you're nothing.
What? Hey, what does that mean?
Out of my way, wastelander.
Well, that's not very nice. Not that I can particularly moan about the politeness of the people in the Commonwealth. Back in we go. The rain's still making me choke. Now, I'm sure Piper has been hard at work on her little newspaper. I haven't even read the first one yet. Let's have a little look. What was it called? The Synthetic Truth? Was that it? Public Occurrences, The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles, we all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's power noodles have supplied the sustenance for the past 15 years, from the stilted mechanical cadence of Takashi's programmed Japanese to the fragrant steam that wafts along each bowl, to the sealed tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences, or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engaged in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229. As they sat around this same counter, but that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he had facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are old enough even to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not have been forcibly removed thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there's one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was there all right, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and looking just to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west somewhere. Didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile, his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded round him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, till it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of the evening, and that moment when things turned sinister and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on. Must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, just like the rest of us. And something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face all in an instant. Then his cheeks started twitching, kind of funny, and I remember watching him clear as it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry the barman right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he was paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans, synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. It seemed like they'd killed a man who flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carpenter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had been remotely controlled by the Institute who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone, but at the same time the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night in the same spot that Mr. Carter, the synth, went on haywire and mercilessly killed several people, after spending hours sharing an experience the people of the Diamond City was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? It's a sad tale. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween indeed. Well, aside from the old plastic pumpkins, you got a new edition with me on it?
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
You're welcome.
Dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Yep, you could say that. Alright then. Let's see what we can do here. Let's put a... Well, I think it might be time for the trilby. And for my, good old dirty grey suit.
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from commonwealth weaponry.
Hey,
Any
I
luck
got you.
getting those relics? The future of baseball could depend on them.
Yeah, yep, I got him.
Got them all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball, it's the real deal. You'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you killed on the field. Look at that card.
That's not true.
See those numbers on the back? Tracks the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check out the leather on that.
That's not how it works.
Really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything on the list. Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
I am history. Out of time, out of place. Looking for my son. So let's stock up, get some weapons, head out looking for this Corsair.